So I did a photo shoot in a museum and in a studio for the release of this hoodie, which is officially May 27th. But I got a lot of cool photos. I documented the day. I actually probably got too many photos because I think shooting in the two spots was probably just overkill for one hoodie. I also got some cool video stuff, which is nice. I'm so happy with all the results. And I'm going to give you like the play-by-play of what went down throughout the day. And we start at 6:30 in the morning where I went full entrepreneur mode and hit a run.
Every good photo shoot starts with a 4-mile run is a quote I just made up. But I think it's gonna go down in history. I think people will reference that for a long time. If you see a pack of blackbirds and hit a 4-mile run in the morning before your photo shoot, probably gonna get some good photos.
After my little morning routine, then the team assembled, dude. The team got together. It was me, the model, my younger brother Chance. He was kind of on like TikTok, vertical video duty, behind the scenes duty. Chance was very upset that I cut him out of my last video. I think he got offended. But he's in this one now. And then Chance's friend Colin, who's actually a photographer.
I own a photography business
called Chamilton Studios. He does good stuff. But we assembled. We're going to a museum right now. There was one like minor concern in the back of my mind, which was that they wouldn't let us in. Reason being was because the plan was to just go there, follow the guest policies, and that was like no tripod, no flash, no bag. I, however, wanted to use a tripod because I had a couple shots in mind that required a tripod. So what I did like 5-6 days prior is I actually like filled out a request on the museum's website being like, hey, can I bring a tripod? But the request form I filled out was like to like rent out this space pretty much. And I tried to make it clear in the form that I was like, I'm not trying to rent out this space. I'm just trying to come here as a guest and bring in a tripod. But they responded to me and they were like, we cannot fulfill your request. We do not allow the museum for commercial use. And there was a small part of me that was like, maybe they'll kick us out if we show up, because I did give them the exact time and day we'd be walking in.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
What time is it right now? Dang.
Oh, I saw the foundation stuff.
Yes, dude. So we got it, no problem. There was no issues. Colin had a student ID, which was very helpful, and we just said, yeah, we're doing a project for him. We got a school final we're working on. We got a project. That's what we're doing. Anyway, once we got in, we navigated our way to this blue room, and this was the main room I wanted to shoot in. A big reason was because of the blue walls. I thought the blue walls would contrast really nice with the hoodie. When we walked in, though, I thought the blue walls would be lighter, but they were like the exact same color as the hoodie. I'm not even kidding. It was, you can see, it was so close, but it looked fine. It still looked good. We ended up spending 35-40 minutes in here getting photos. I had a bunch of reference photos that I sent to Colin that I wanted, and then he had a bunch of like poses that he had me do, which was actually very helpful because I don't know how to pose, and Chance actually helps Colin out with a lot of his like photo shoots, whether it's like graduation photo shoots, whatever, where he like poses people. So they both were helping me pose. We also got a couple videos, which was really cool. But we ended up like getting everything I wanted and needed in that like 35-40 minutes. And after that, we just kind of went exploring and got loose with it, you know?
The mewing's crazy.
I'm not moving right now. So at this point, I thought we were in the clear for having conflicts with staff. We ended up having a conflict with the staff. We were trying to get this dumb, like, behind the scenes of a behind the scenes. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm going to try and, like, make the video before. I'll put it up so you get what I'm saying. But Colin and Chance were standing probably a little too close to a photo. And then a staff worker came over and said, hey, guys, get away from the photo.
You guys are too close to that piece. Too close to that piece. Sorry. Yes, sorry.
We were like, okay, our bad. My fault, player. But then this man was following us around, like, for real, like a horror movie. Like, we'd catch him out of the corner of our eye, like, walking through a doorway, just keeping an eye on us, making sure we weren't doing anything naughty. But for real, you would, like, see movement like this, you'd be like, what? It's just be him disappearing. But I will say all the staff did feel pretty hostile. For real, like only half of them would make eye contact and say hi. I don't know if this is like, I don't know what it was, but like you'd walk into a room, you'd go, hey, how's it going? And some of them would just, it's like, dog, we are the only two people in this huge room. It's weirder if you ignore me. Anyway, due to my staff frustrations, I decided to give my own little tour for the people because the staff weren't doing it.
All right, welcome to the award show. Most zesty boy in the museum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is Frank. I believe brother was the first gay man.
Well-fed family.
Well-fed family. Let's keep moving. This artist here was an absolute freak. Just quickly pan over. Freak, get away from that. That's disgusting. Freak. Let's keep moving. Dude, look at this goblin baby. Goblin baby. Absolute demon of a child, dude. Disgusting. All right, this is the real freak. Whoever made this piece, I think it was it. Artist of, I don't know, charity? Disgusting.
Overall, we probably spent like an hour and a half in there. I don't know why more. I guess people do this often, but like there were so many just like cool spots to get shots at. It's like we could have wrapped up the day there and I would have been satisfied with the photos we got for the hoodie. But I had already rented out this studio. So we drove down the road there, took a little snack break.
Okay, we're a little early to the second location, so we're eating food.
That's gay.
There's a chance we die.
There is a small club in there at night, so.
Like a club?
And then we went to enter like this really confusing, sketchy building that ended up being really nice.
The gamers are on the move.
Where you guys coming from?
Connecticut. Cool.
And then there's a whole other side.
Alright, Chad, what you thinking?
So we just set it up. You know those pictures I sent that were kind of straight on? So I'm just trying to set up a straight on one.
The lighting's perfect here.
Yeah, I'm going this way. I think it's well better. Other 6 photos are out, yeah. Just basically one like, you know that front on one I sent you where mid photoshoot update. We're kind of killing it.
Now, it was at this point in the day where I realized that I probably overkilled the photos, like, because we were in the studio for probably 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes, we had gotten everything I wanted to get that I had in mind there, and we still had like an hour 15 to go, which just resulted in like setting the camera up, and I basically hit a podcast for 15 minutes trying to get funny clips to post on the Chadman TikTok.
Dude, I introduced myself to a girl. Dude, I just start ranting. I introduced myself to a girl. I go, hi, I'm Chad. I'm already a douche to them. Because I've been really sad, man. I reached in and I squeezed it. In our church softball league, I hit 2 home runs a couple weeks ago. Should I cry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what makes me sad? My life. And that encompasses a lot, actually.
Like, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with all that. I have a couple ideas on how to make it work in some way that promotes the hoodie. I don't know. We ended up leaving the studio 15 minutes early just because we were like, what else is there to do?
Okay, we finished up so early. We still have like 20 minutes left or something, but I think it went good.
So we left, and then a couple of days later, I was going over the edits briefly with Colin, and he edited it in a way where like the colors still stayed pretty natural. Just like throw some grain on there, make it look a little, give it that vintage look a little bit, but keep the colors. I mean, you've been seeing the results throughout the video. They came out amazing. And if you're looking to do a photo shoot, find a museum near you, do it in there, because you literally just have to pay for the ticket, read the guest policies. The museum, I paid for all of our tickets to get in there. Me and Chance, I had to pay 20 bucks because we're not students, and then Colin was only 10 bucks because he was a student. I only paid the 50 bucks and what I paid Colin to take the photos for that time. We got so much in so little time, and also like those photos I just think are way cooler than the studio photos. What I'm trying to say is, if you're looking to do a photo shoot, go to a museum. Don't rent out a studio. Even though it was a really nice studio for the money, it was like $65 an hour, and you had to do 2 hours minimum, which is actually like a really good price, but just do it in the museum. Anyway, that's it. This hoodie drops May 27th.